Okay, now I have two pieces of fabric. I have patterns at the studio. The way how I got the pattern was going right to the side of the bra. And what I did was I just kind of cuffed it up like this. And some of you might need a little bit more and a little bit less. And you just kind of aim for how the fabric's gonna lay, just so that it's nice and neat in the back. So some people might need it smaller, some might be bigger. So I have the pattern at the studio if you need it. And then what you want to do is you're going to iron these pieces down on one side and the other. Now you can see that I have one piece is longer and one piece is shorter. So you're going to do the same for both. Iron it down on both sides,
Half an inch.
half an inch. The shorter side, you want to sew it all the way through. And the longer side, what you want to do is you just want to sew it right to the, leave about 3-inch gap. So it's about the same size right there, if you guys can see that. Okay? Then you want to get your bra. You want to get your material. And you want it a little bit slanted of a fabric. So it'll give as you do this. Okay? So it's to the side. And what you want to do is you got your nice shiny side and the inside. And put your fabric right in there, just like that. Just so that you have enough to cover. And then what you want to do is turn it over. And you're going to pin it. Pin it right to it, to the edge of it. And you're going to work all along here. And then what you want to do, I'm not going to sew this down. I usually sew it by machine. And as you work, you want to make sure you got a little pocket right here. And I like to sew it right to the edge right here when I do the bra. Okay, let's make it nice and even and smooth, okay? And then what's going to happen is you're going to take your thread and needle and you're just going to stitch it with your hand. Just go around right to the edge of it. And then you want to sew it right to the edge right here. And you don't want to go any further. You just want to do this. Just go around and base stitch it all the way down and end it here. And you're going to do the same thing on this side. Okay? So it's cut like this. Okay? And then once you're done, what you want to do is you want to trim all this fabric off. Then, after you trim it, you're going to turn it over the bra. And it's going to create a nice line, which is going to look like this. Okay? So you didn't sew your strap down. And what you want to do, you just want to pleat it. After you pleat it, you want to pin it, so keep it still. And you want to stitch it down all your pleats so it doesn't move as you wear it. And on the top, you just want to make sure everything's stable before you take all your pins off. And at the bottom, what you want to do is trim a little bit, and you're just going to tuck it in and pin it down so you could base it all along. So the middle piece, what you want to do is I just get a piece of fabric. It's about 3 inches, 3 inches by 6 inches. And I just give it a little fold. Nobody's going to see the inside of it. And I just put it between the bra, just like that. And I just give it a stitch here once I'm ready to do that. So what I usually do is the one with the hook, and you have the bra on the edge right here. Okay, you can put the boning on there. So I usually do is this is going to be right in the middle of it. I just do like a little socks thing. And then this is going to be the bottom. So I just pull this through like that. There you go. There. So this is the part with the hook. And I usually like to put the seam right in the middle. And then I just give it a little whip stitch right here. And you're going to pull all the way this part through. Now that's going to give you a nice sleeve for the bra. And same thing, what you want to do is give it like a little whip stitch on both sides so it's nice and neat over there. So that's how you create this sleeve for yourself.
Understood.
So now we're going to work on the loop part of the bra. Same thing, you're going to do your socks thing. And then you're going to do the same. You're going to sew this down where the boning is. Make sure this is in the middle. And you're just going to stitch it down right here. And what you want to do is pull this out. Oh, there he goes. So remember, we didn't sew that last 3 inches for a reason. So what you want to do is right where you finish sewing and where the loop starts right here, this is where you want to end this. You want to stitch it down right over here so that you could get to the loop of your bra. And then leave these open just the way it is. And for this, what you want to do, the extra material that was sticking out, what you want to do is you want to, part of it you're going to put loop and hook and loop of a Velcro. And basically it's going to look like this. And that's your bra covering for the back of it. So this is the finish. Hook. And you could do this by hand. And I know I made it nice, but you know, you could just have the Velcro part. So it's going to be like that. It's going to look like this. We're done.